What it do, everybody? Today we're turning it down a bit with 6Q kata called Dashatize it. Given a variable n, if n is an integer, do something. If n is not an integer, return empty value. If n is an integer, return a string with dash marks before and after each odd integer, but do not begin or end the string with a dash mark. If n is negative, then the negative sign should be removed. Then the negative sign must be omitted, is another way to say it. And again, regular expressions over here. But I don't know. Oh no. I pressed next kata instead of train. Alright. So I think this could be done in one line. Return, and then we say do we do it like this? I'm not good really at one-liners yet, so we shall do it like this. For integer in number, print integer. Alright, so let's just run that for starters. Name number, number. Int object is not iterable. Oh yeah, so this is straight up int. For yeah, so to successfully finish this task, we must iterate over the numbers in an integer. Holla. So or maybe Python int okay, current documentation, quick search, integer objects. Alright, okay, built-in types. Let's see, iterate over integer, enumerate, support for enumerations, built-in types, count, functional programming. Let's just do Python iterate over integer. There's Pythonic way to iterate over bits of integer. So we say def bits while n, say b, print p 1 4 8. That is not what we want. No. Splits. Or maybe we just like make a string out of this integer. Name string is not defined. Maybe it's called str. Alright, 2745311. Alright. So we say there are only like one, right? There's 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 are the numbers that should have dash on either side. So we could solve this with regular expressions. Oops. But what if we just say if integer equals let's see, Python if function equals to more parameters. String equals check, exactly. So I say if integer equals to one, or maybe we make a list, you know, list odd list. All right, and we have 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, and we see if odd list returns contains Python contains, say Python contains no, how to check if a Python string operator contains Python string contains, it's not using string contains, target ask Python string does not contains, or we could just do it like this so it's shorter. So we say 1, 3, 6, 7, 9. These are all the odd numbers. If, and then we say if we use this, how is it called, this type of method? It's called it returns a boolean, that's what we want, class method. It's called the class method. So we say if integer dot contains odd list, odd numbers is this the correct way? So we say our string, and then this is contains and this is target. But this probably won't work. So we say if we must reverse it, if odd numbers contains integer, then we say replace again Python replace method. And we say number dot replace, and then we say integer with dashes in the front and in the back. And just in the end, right before we let it return, we say Python remove trailing chars if they are dashes. Strip, just called strip. Trim specific leading and trailing characters. So we just say return number dot strip, and we provide this character. We test it out. Alright, int object has no attribute replace. So we say, alright, so it's still calling this one. So what we'll do is make this thing, so this will be number, it'll make str n, and this thing will just be n, like it was originally thought of. Test it out. Okay, should return this. This should equal this. So we say print, and we say integer is odd, and we get it. It's just that this replace function does not work. That maybe it is the problem of the pointer. Like maybe it's some kind of a pointer problem. Now where is the official syntax? Because that would be the common pitfall then. No, maybe built-in types. Built-in types, and we have we just say replace byte array replace bytes dot replace. string.replace old new. Return a copy of the string with all occurrences of substring old replaced by new. If the optional argument count is given, only the count references. So I guess this thing replace returns something, so we must assign it again to the number. All right. Oh, what the heck is this thing? These things are have multiple. These things have multiple. But this thing works. This strip thing works on the end. So, what is the problem? For example, we go to 5, and this, which is later deleted or created. We go to 3, this before, and this is created. We get to 1, this, and this is created, and 1, this is created. So I don't know, they're much more like these two middle, and this one middle dash is a dash too much, so to say, and I don't know why. So I shall just say print number is, then say number. We are going to modify, we're going to let through, we are going to work with integer now. Oh no, wrong one. I won't even look at it. Number is number. We have just work add with int. Yeah. Int. Alright. Invalid syntax. Forgot. Alright, so we are going to work with int 5. Alright, int 5 is good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the problem is that it is, so to say, spitting in its own soup. Because this thing should go first 5, first 3, first 1, first 1. But when it goes through 5, it makes this and this. And it goes through this one. Okay, we are going to work with int 3 now. And then, yeah, alright. This is the bamboozle. We're going to work with int 1 now. And thus we're going to work with int 1 now. This is the funny. It works with... Oh no, it's not spitting in its own soup. It's not what I thought it will do. So I understand that it makes this one. Oh, there are multiple ones. That's what it's bothering it. Alright, I guess this is a classical newbie mistake. Boom. So our simple replace function is a simple replace function won't do, I guess, because replace function it has a count, so we can maybe count how many times it can replace. But this is challenging, quite challenging, I must say. Maybe that was just a wrong way to go about it. I'll just close the window. Maybe the replace function was just the wrong way to go about it, if you ask me. So what should we do now? Maybe this thing we still keep, and this thing we say like something like if odd number doesn't look like tata, then make it so. And it is doing like this thing is doing just this, you know, but make it so, and this would be like if the odd number is 3, then make it into a this, and if the odd number is, for example, 3, then make it into 3. If the odd number is 3 dash, then make it into dash 3 dash again, just like so. And so this can be achieved like this, maybe with just a smart manipulation of this line, which replaces every, like, this line back of every, where is this? Dashatize it, am I right? Or we can just kind of repair this algorithm by like like with this Python turn multiply same characters in a row to just one. Best way to replace multiple characters. Here's wow. This dude got scientifical, man. Replace, shorten Python shorten, I guess. No, not the. I've seen this. I mean, I have seen this. Truncate a long string. Cause I can just like check if there is like 4, if there is more than 1 dash, turn it to just 1. Python, if there is more than 1 character, turn it to just 1. Substitution. Yeah, multiple white space with single white space. Join. Split. Unicode white space. Recompile. Recombine white space. And then say my string is dot substitute this in my string. Alright, we can do what this person did. So we say import re, and then we say odd numbers, and then we say regular expressions, shorten dashes, and then we say re dot compile. We use the compile function again, but r a raw string, and we say this character multiple times, and after this one we say this substring my string. So we say number is say re shorten dashes dot sub. Now what is the substring here? Dot sub. Substitute is a method, not substring. So we say dot substitute, and so if I understand correctly, let's just go Python regex sub or regex regular expression operations. Okay. Oh, these are all the useful stuff. Pattern sub, identical to the sub function using the compiled pattern. So we say repl string count. Okay, sub pattern. Return the string obtained by replacing the leftmost non-overflowing lapping occurrences. Oh, that's a handful. That's a mouthful. So this thing is just this is the replacement. So we wanna make this, and the pattern is for number, and strip is used over here, so we can say strip also over here, so that we don't have to use it over here. It passed, but we can put this over here. So we say return this test. Maybe like this. Test. Alright, everything is green. Everything is green. Alright, so we actually did use a regular expression, and we have started to dwell into the regular expression methods, for example, such as substitute and compile. This is our pattern that we've written today. It was very easy for us. So let's make an attempt. Everything passed. Submit, and see what the other smart Alex have come up with today. Alright, this is more clever than practical because you can hardly see anything. Replace. Yeah, they like, you see, this was varied. This is clearly a girl. So boys and girls over here, and also tank girl. They have used the replace function because apparently 2 dashes have come up, you know. As for the RE, they have used that module. I don't know where. Maybe not over here, not over here. ABS. I don't know. I cannot decipher this one, I'm sorry. So this is for I in this, just replace I with like this, and then just strip and replace doubles with singles. Fair. This is kind of a more elegant way than we did it. We wanted to do it like this, but got lost along the way. I have made a mistake by using this format to check for the strings instead of this one. For I in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's say num string, replace, and then they just replace for each one, and just strip and replace for them. I mean, I kind of climbed myself up to it. This is a good question, like how do you make sure that your code is not over complex? I mean, can you audit that yourself? Because right now, before I submitted it, I really thought like this is the only solution. So yeah, I mean, that would be an interesting way to see how that would be achieved. So I would know a better way even before looking at other people's solutions. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.